Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown's. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Andy Dalton set to lead out this Bengals offense at the controls for the 9th year. The man out of TCU. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. And a look now at the Cincinnati offense.
While the Bengals struggled in 2018, running back Joe Mixon certainly did not. Over 1,100 yards running the ball, caught 43 passes. Expect both of those numbers to continue to climb in his years in the NFL.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Crabtree, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And Dalton to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Nick Foles, the man that the Jags are hoping can get them over the hump in 2019. Super Bowl MVP a couple of seasons ago. Made 7 starts if you include the playoffs for the Eagles last year, winning 5 of them. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They go with Leonard Fournette, 3rd-year back from LSU. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And now a look at the offense for Jacksonville.
And here comes Leonard Fournette, the big, and I mean big, tailback out of LSU. When he takes the ball inside, people make decisions about whether they want to tackle him or not, and he has enough speed to get to the perimeter and outrun defensive backs. When he puts it all together, he makes the Jaguars' offense very difficult.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's Foles. He completes it to Bryant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17. Fournette, a 1st down carry. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. A run with Josh Adams, the Eagles' leading rusher as a rookie last year, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. A look now at our starting defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
On 2nd and 7, Foles finding a safety valve here. That's complete. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. You see the numbers last week for Davis. In the end, not enough to help get him the victory.
And as we look forward to this week, don't you just get the sense that he's going to get the ball a little bit more? I mean, that's just how it reads to me. I don't know how you're feeling about it.
Well, they talked about that with us this week. That's going to be a priority for them.
Give him the ball, let him do his thing. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last two games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. This will be taken in at the 1. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Got his man, it's Eifert. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
A gain of 3, second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Foles. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Foles going to come up now 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Foles. Bryant has it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the jet sweep, this is Bryant, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now back to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
On 2nd and 11 now. Dalton, and he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad. And
the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Here we go. 36-yard line.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Dalton here from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They begin with a run by Fournette, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
57, Mike, 57.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. Fournette running out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly. as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now on second and 13. Foles. It's caught here by Adams. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8.
False start. Offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to it. When things have changed a little bit, they have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. On second and 12, Dalton. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the Jags grab it. And not a whole lot of room. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not. The Bengals drive about to get going. From the 39, Dalton. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. The Bengals on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler, in there on the stop. To throw on second and 6. Foles. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw here. Complete to Bryant. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Let's go. Let's go. Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. That'll bring up second down. On second and 10, Foles. It's caught by Bryant. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
You got it. You got it.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Dalton, 1st and 10. Got it complete to Crabtree. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Andy Dalton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Dalton. And that's complete. It's Green here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Dalton. Underneath, this is Bernard. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. But it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dalton. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 3rd down. Passing. It's Dalton. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's incomplete. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
The draw play. This is Adams. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offense.
Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Again, it's Mixon. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder,
well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. On the draw, this is Fournette. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now Leonard Fournette. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Foles. Looking long for Westbrook. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Adams on the draw.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And they'll get this down to the 10. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Foles. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is Fournette. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get in. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Geno Atkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This is taken at the 23. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Logan Cook now. Back now in Cincinnati as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So Dalton now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Foles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On 2nd and 9. Foles. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Foles. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he's got this down to the 35. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. On 2nd and 7, Foles trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, and it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Fighting through pressure, but in the end the pressure too great and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton, he completes it to Boyd. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Andy Dalton now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Dalton. Got his man. It's Eifert. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing. Dalton. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And Tate's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Dalton. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Another chance for Dalton. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Dalton now to pass. Open man is Uzomah. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. 4th down. Dalton wants to throw. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On the run, it's Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Fournette. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Down to hit.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for the Jags, they move back over 500 now.